CI1.
Initiative by Mayor James T. Butts Jr. requesting that the City Council enact an uncodified interim ordinance imposing a temporary moratorium on the establishment of further short-term rental use in the city of Inglewood, the prohibition of party houses, and the establishment of requirements for host platforms to immediately remit transit occupant taxes to the city for all short-term rentals operated in the city as of January 1, 2022.
Now, how are we going to go about this? Do we want to make the following findings first, Mr. City Attorney, or should we move to make the motion and wait for the reading?
Thank you. Yes, you should make the findings first.
Okay. As for, do we read them out? How do you want to do it?
You can read them out or take them as provided into the staff report and the ordinance.
Yeah, then I will move to accept as findings item 1A, B, and C.
Okay.
Second.
And before we take the vote, is there anyone that wants to make a comment?
I would like to.
All right. Councilman Morales.
Thank you. And first of all, Mayor, thank you for putting this on the agenda. We all know of the tragedy here within our city that happened at a short-term rental. We've all also been working on our own in regards to how we're going to deal with short-term rentals in the long run. As we all know, having a temporary moratorium imposed gives us the opportunity to freeze and really think about how we want to address this in the long term for the safety of our residents, but also for the happiness of our residents and the best use of any property that is deemed worthy of being a short-term rental. But at this point, knowing that we have a big event coming, knowing that we have a significant number of events coming here in the near future, I agree 100% that the responsible thing to do is to take this pause and establish the fact that we look into this short-term rental ordinance and do the right thing for everyone. So, Mayor, again, thank you. I just wanted to say that because I've been getting some calls in regards to this, and I wanted to establish my opinion now.
Thank you, Councilman. Any other council comments?
Mayor.
Councilman Padilla.
Great, thank you. And again, I just want the public to know, and anybody listening, I know the young lady that spoke and called in earlier, this is something that folks have been approaching us on for a long time. And so this is not something that's just an overnight decision that we're just, flying off the cuff. This is something that certainly has been thought out, really has been discussed in our own discussions with whoever we want to talk to, whether it's the public or anybody else. And so, this is important for our community to have something, at least right now, so that we can also do some more assessments as we move forward. As we know, this city is growing, it's moving quickly. And so I just want to thank the mayor and again, staff for working to put this together. It's a lot of work, but we did it and it's done. And so I appreciate it, Mayor.
Thank you. I'd like to, Councilman Dotson.
Mayor, for this, because I've been getting so many phone calls about this situation. You just don't know. And I am so grateful for the staff and the mayor for putting this on our docket. So thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And Mayor, if you don't mind, I also want to echo the sentiments of you all. It was very unfortunate what happened. This is a timely matter that, I think that we need to handle. And I want to thank the mayor for initiating this. And it's time for us to take a pause, like Councilmember Morales said, and get this straightened out so that we can work for the best benefits of our residents. At the end of the day, that's who we are working for. And so we need to take this pause and make sure that we get this right this time. Thank you, Mayor.
And I'd just like to say, there was a time when no one would have ever imagined that people would want to do short-term rentals in the city of Inglewood. And then as we have evolved as a community, as we have evolved socially, we have people that want to live here that would never have considered Inglewood a housing option. We have people that want to recreate here because of all the things that are available. Now, we want our residents to be able to benefit for sticking with us during this time, and they should be able to use their homes as short-term rentals. But what should not happen, is there should not be party houses. There should not be party houses. There should not be a proliferation of short-term rentals that are enacted by LLCs that buy residential units and use them strictly as an economic benefit. And the incident that happened Sunday before last, where 4 people lost their lives, to a short-term rental that was rented out for a party. The renters were people from this county with gang affiliations. And there was an ambush. Obviously, they discovered who was going to be there from social media. And so the city has no idea what's going on. The owner of the property is not resident on the property. And so we intend, after this vote, to enact a very strict short-term rental ordinance that will be developed during this moratorium. And we intend for what happened Sunday before last to never happen here again. It's a responsibility of the city council to have regulations for the uses of property that could have a detrimental impact on neighborhood integrity, meaning the ability for people to enjoy the homes that they've lived in for so long and paid for so long. And it's our responsibility to ensure there is a level of safety involved. And that's why I asked the housing protection people and the coordinator of the short-term rental division to work with me in putting together the staff report. They'll be working with the city attorney's office to come up with a comprehensive ordinance that will regulate and control this use. And so I want to thank the council for their comments. And with that, Madam City Clerk, I'll call for the vote.
Okay, council members, Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye.
Mayor, would you like to introduce and move for adoption?
We need
I
a,
would like to introduce and move it for adoption.
Second.
we need a motion to waive further reading.
I made that motion before.
But we'll do it again.
We'll do it again,
Motion
sure.
waive for reading, I'll
Yes, sir.
second.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. We did, what did we just vote
So
for?
what you voted on was the findings A, B, and C.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And Councilman Morales has moved to
For
waive
the-
further reading, I'll second.
Okay.
You want to vote on the motion to waive?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. And move adoption.
Second.
And introduce and move adoption.
Okay, Mayor. Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. CSA 4.